And we are live. Hello. Now, okay, if you can't tell from the title, first let me reset things. There we go. We are not going to jump into Knights of the Old Republic right away. Rather, we have a statement to look from. Specifically, you may recall how I reacted to the story about Dr. Disrespect's expand and on Twitch, which I believe it was last Friday. Yeah, it was. Now that I think about it, like that was actually the first story I ever got to like cover on air. Okay, so let's start off. The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a statement. Before you ask, I'm not going to do his voice since, well, I don't think I'm going to impersonate it, and also I'm not really that familiar with him. Let's cut the effing bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here right now. I mean, here now. First and foremost, I want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Now, the thing about the whole Midnight Society thing is the fact that he wound up stepping down as opposed to just going on like administrative leave kind of signals to me that, okay, there probably is at least some degree of truth to the allegations. How much was the... That's the part that I wasn't sure. It could be that he was actually messaging a bunch of like 18-year-olds and maybe what olds. Like, I think that the best case scenario for him would have been that it turns out he was having a bunch of affairs on the side using the Twitch Whispers app, but all of them were with like of age woman. That would still look really bad on him, but it wouldn't make him like, a nonce. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed or to say anything for the last several years. This is something that I've always been bothered by with Twitch. Like, just let your streamers say why they've been banned, or at the very least, like, issue a broad statement. Like, if you'd simply said, like, they probably could have avoided this if they'd simply said, and he used features of our site for inappropriate purposes or something. Like, that would still be vague enough that you could, like, kind of say, give him some wiggle room, but at the same time, it's not going to, like, explicitly say. And this is where it pretty much confirms it. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. Now, the thing is, if you're going to like admit this, you would include like actual like chat logs. Like, the thing is, like, I have messaged quite a few people, but the thing is, like, I've never actually tried to like flirt with any of them. I would actually show you proof right now, but I'm not sure about like recording consent laws. But like, if you actually speak to any of the people I've messaged, they'll tell you that I was like really formal. But like, it's the line I'm going to highlight right now that really like puts it. Like, it feels like he had a lawyer help him write this, but the problem is that, well, if this line alone sinks his entire defense. Like, if he had left this out, maybe it could have been like, okay. But there's one other thing that stands out. He attempted to delete this. It's like, I can't show you since like I do not have Twitter Blue and I'm not signing up for that just for the sake of this segment. But if you go on like Nicholas Diorio or Jacksepticeye's Twitter pages, you'll find the edit history. They explicitly call him out. Like, if he had actually, like, that's the fact that he tried to hide it really makes it stand out. Oh, hey, Risk of Rain is on sale. Or rather, the second one. Maybe I'll check that out. But yeah, Dr. Disrespect is cooked. Like, unless he could actually, like, produce the chat logs, there is no way he's recovering. And admittedly, I don't know if how Twitch is about keeping in Twitch whispers. Like, if it turns out that like they just need to like unban his account and like everything would still be there, then okay, you know what? Unban him temporarily, let him get those messages, and then let him. Yeah. Okay. 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 Anyways, like, if it turns out that Twitch keeps the Twitch Whispers archived, even if they ban your account, like they'd only get rid of them if you deleted your account, then okay, you know what? I say unban him long enough so that he can and take screen caps of all of them, the Whispers, then let him post them. Like, obviously censor the individual's name, his username. Like, if it turns out that they were inappropriate in the sense that he was getting oddly violent, that would be still bad on him from, like, a moral standpoint, but it wouldn't be, like, illegal. Of course, Twitch is probably never going to do that because, well, I would be very surprised if, like, they don't have some, like, contract provision in the settlement. With him. But still, like, I do think that this is something Twitch would like use as a chance to like actually introduce like a few new rules. Like, Twitch should state why, at least give like a general reason for why they banned someone. Like, if it was up to me, what I would do, I would incorporate the streamer ban's Twitter account. Hmm. Yeah, the thing with Doctor Disrespect is it's actually kind of exposing like quite a few of the Chuds as being hypocrites, since like Melanie Mako Boom and Vera Dark are both like trying to like they're both trying to like pass themselves into play like devil's advocate, but like he admitted that he was messaging a minor and that they at least got in the direction of inappropriate. Like I think it is far more likely that he's understating them. That also the guy is just trashy in general. Let's go see uh, what's in that spite. Rather that container. Might as well make some money while we're out. I've never even considered using Twitch whispers. There's like, if I'm gonna send someone a DM, I'm just gonna try and get in contact with them through Twitter, or if they don't have a Twitter account, see what their email is. Twitch whispers would only. be like, I literally have no other way to contact I can find to contact this person, sort of thing. I'm guessing that there's a limit to how many. I'll save talking for Canderous for later. I'll talk to Mission. Funny thing is that like Mission and Zalvar arguably have the least problems with Revan. Well, okay, TE3 and HK have even less, but like of the ones who aren't robots, like, well, okay, Jolie's probably a close second. I need to head to mission. Tatooine for mission's brother anyway, so. Yeah, Pyzak player. Let's see if I. I should have switched candidates out for T. I have to accept her plan, so that's what we're gonna do. So one streamer I'm a fan of, political streamer, but I'm not. This isn't politics. Don't worry. Is Westside Tyler, and he did a reaction to a video by a channel called Lore Lodge. And well, the funny thing is that like they got really defensive in. Hmm. Honestly, I would love of like a longer version of this game. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Just realized I didn't have Twitch open in a tab, so let me fix that so I can check the studio. I think one of the first things I'm going to purchase is like an actual proper animation for a follow. I'm still on the fence as to what I want it to be. Like, let's see here. Creator dashboard. Just realized I just realized that I had it set it so that I'm still listed as streaming stalker. Call it Pripyat. Okay, there we go. And while I'm at it, I'll change the stream titles. Oh, wait, what? That's unusual. Is this good?
That's the first tomb on the right. There's a rumor that there's a powerful artifact. That tomb... It's dark.
Is this good now?
All right.
Well, glad to hear. I guess I could turn the music volume up. Anyways, let's see what's in this box. Okay, that's not where we're going.
There you are, finally. I've been calling to the Takata mother and their language. Get ready. This will not...
Anyways, I'm dropping a new video on my YouTube side of things on
Wonderful!
Friday, on Thursday. I've actually been a bit torn if I
Here's the
in regards to the time of day.
I'll just run along now and give the... You're the one that convinced... Forget it. There is no guarantee. You're not getting the holocron. Back off. I'm... Over my...
Like, I'm torn between if I want to, like, stick with morning uploads or, like, start uploading later in the day. Like, I normally tend to upload at, like, 10 a.m. PST. Hey, but I wonder if I should, like, upgrade, like, upload it later, like, maybe perhaps, like, closer to, like, 4 or 5 p.m. PST? I don't know. Let's see here. What do I want to improve? Master Power Attack could be good. Oh, there was actually a... I'm going with Disable Droid since I get the feeling that I'm going to be... fighting some more droids in the future. Give me a second. If you're curious why I was, like, pausing there, for whatever reason, KOTOR every now and then will just, like, freeze up, so... I'm basically ensuring that the game, like, that I have a way to, like, tell. Only I could automate that part.
Tangabun shan nang. Genchopa chawi tikchok twis you. Tin umpa do punta krit. Bona na kachu. We timembo rang thong. Muli. Kin kun. Genchopa chawi tik tin umpa. Mucho shakapaga. Bonan kakin. Kakin cha na kwatnap. Chinapala mula. Mana manat watawama mu. Run.
No problem. Got it.
Greetings, young one. I have found you. So I see. Well done. Go now. You have done well, but you have gained.
Okay, so that's...
You hanging around still? Don't you have your own? If I could.
Feels odd there wasn't a forced persuade option back there, but...
I remember you. That's true. The name's Shardan. I don't work or...
Okay, so we will be heading back in to the valley. Specifically, we're going back to that cave. Force Storm is gonna be so fun when I unlock it.
You're here it is.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. We're not... You mean you aren't here to kill us? So what is it then, if you're not... So you don't know about us. My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself, we thought that becoming a Sith... Help us? You want to help us? All right, there's a passage to the surface. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway... I figured as much.
Probably should have got on with
What?
force resistance power.
Didn't work.
Yeah? Yeah, what are you? We fought against the... At the start, they were not much of a threat. The Republic fleets began to use more... You abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others could be too fortified to strike. In the end, you... The Sith had gone, retreated into their... It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet. I still remember that final... It was not your ships or your men or your... It was by the actions of... Your strategies and tactics defeated the best we could send against you. You fought us to us. It was what... And you... I hold no... Had you... But wishing for the past to be... Is there something... Your...
Anders is surprisingly at peace with what happened.
Powering weapon. Combat mode active.
Guys, tell my thing real quick.
Powering weapon.
Here it is!
Drawing position.
Battle shoulder.
Acknowledgement.
That hurt, I
French attack.
Hey! I'm just trying to see how much experience I can grind. Let's see how much I am after. I think that I can get at least these 2 more levels by the time I leave this planet. All that does explain what... All that it at least explains where we'll go. Why we won't go there next, I mean. So let's see here. I think the only thing left... Yeah, the whole Dr. Disrespect drama was not something I expected to, like, ever or talk about on stream. Like, I did talk about it earlier at the start of the stream, but basically, like, that's something I expected, like, would only be ever, like, come up, get solved if, like, Twitch either, or, like, got bought out by another company. Like, trying to think of who would get... Yeah, I can understand that. Like, my expectation would be, like, it would only come up if, like, Twitch got bought out by someone else. Like... Not Microsoft, like, I don't think they'll try another stream game after, like, Mixer, but, like, my expectation, maybe if, like, in an alternate timeline where Elon Musk had bought Twitch instead of Twitter, like, that would I could maybe have seen him, like, letting that go. Or, like, if one of his fanboys pestered him enough, like, that would have actually been an interesting what if, like... I mean, he wouldn't have removed, like, likes from Twitch since Twitch doesn't have it, like... Now I'm just wondering how different things would have been if he'd actually launched his own social media site. But yeah, like, I can understand, like, waiting to see evidence, but, like, it's insane just, like, how much that escalated. Like, I will admit that I don't know how possible what I'm about to suggest actually is, but there is one way Twitch could actually let Dr. Disrespect clear his name. Unban him long enough so that he could, like, access his Twitch whispers. I'm assuming you, like, lose access to the site if you get banned. Like, obviously, if you can, like, still watch stuff, if you can't, like, chat or stream, that's a different story. But, like, let him grab the whispers log, and show what it is. Probably for the best. Like, even if, like, I'd say that like, even if he was actually, like, not as bad, like, let's say that it turns out that it was actually just, like, too violent. It's probably for the best that he steps away anyway. Like, he can afford to. Like, honestly, there's a certain point where I'd say, like, you should, like, if you can just afford to, just, like, stream whenever you're in the right mood as opposed to, like, actually make money. That's what I'll probably do when I get, if I get big enough. Keyword if, like, it's entirely possible I only, like, barely make a partner for my peak. But still, like, I never would have guessed that I'd actually end up talking about Dr. Disrespect outside of, like, one scenario, and that would be if I ever watched the Right Opinions video on him, which I probably will. I've never actually watched one of Dr. Disrespect's live streams, but I probably will in the very likely event that he ends up making a part 2, since, well, that was made, let me double check. Just letting YouTube load up. Oh, hey, I actually appeared on the front page. Yeah, it was actually over a year ago. Oh, like, I say that what should happen is, like, the Right Opinion teams up with, I don't know, who would be a good partner? Yeah, like, on Twitch, that was his last live stream. Like, I know he was, like, streaming, like, the other day, but I don't know if it was on YouTube or Twitch. I mean, not Twitch. YouTube or Kick.
Greetings, young one. Ah, the ones I ordered. Indeed. The lesson... Go now. You have done well, but you have not... You have gained considerable prestige.
Okay, so let's see here. Looks like there's only one mission I have side quest I have left before I can, like, be declared the victor. I actually would be a bit skeptical if Ick would take him on. Like, I say this because, well, you're probably aware of all the predators. Like, Kick at least, Devil's Advocate it here, Kick can at least say that, like, they didn't know. Like, if they actually took on Dr. Disrespect after this, that would look really bad for the site. Like, I actually think Rumble would probably be the site that takes him on.
Greetings, student.
Another? As if... Well, the first thing you should know, Jorak-Un was once Uthar's master, you see, and the head. It seems that Jorak has been spending his time kidnapping. If you want prestige, however, you'll find that hermit, as everyone calls him. Now be gone.
Like, at the very least, regardless of whatever he does next, I do not think that we'll hear from him for at least, like, a few weeks or even a few months. Oddly enough, though, I'd actually say Ninja looks pretty good coming out of this, since he did believe the allegations once Midnight Society he parted ways with the Doc, which I actually feel was a pretty big bellwether. And he wasn't, like, extremely, like, dismissive. Yeah, that is a fair... I can understand doing that, like... I would say that at the very least, even if it turns out that, like, there was, like, some leg room, like, let's say it turns out that, like, the minor in question was, like, really close to 18 and, like, she was a bit ambiguous on how old she was, and he didn't learn until, like, too late. I'd still say he should, like, get off the internet for a while. Excuse me a second. Oh yeah, EDP is much worse than Dr. Disrespect. Like, if you gave me a choice between, like, Dr. Disrespect being... Like, I do not... That is something I don't think anyone will disagree with you. Like, at the very least, with Dr. Disrespect, as far as we know, he didn't actually get to the point where he was, like, trying to meet up with the girl in question. I'm assuming he was meeting up with, like, a young girl. It's possible that the minor was like it was actually like a young man, but considering some of his other stances, I would be very surprised if that was the case. EDP is just, he was just like, some of the stuff I learned about that was just baffling. Like, the thing about Dr. Disrespect I find really confusing, though, is he probably had plenty of age fans. If he was going to cheat on his wife, why not just go with one of those? Would certainly have looked better if... Yeah, his... For the record, you won't have any... You won't hear me accused of cheating on like, my partner, or at least under current circumstances, since I've actually never been in a relationship. I do plan on changing that once I get my own place, which is probably going to be, like, in the next month or so. Like, I'll probably just find, like, an older woman who... or something. So I guess there's one... Oh, well, I guess you could at least say that one positive is that Nick Merckx actually put his money where his mouth is in regards to protecting kids, since, like, I was partially expecting him to, like, refuse to believe the allegations even after Doc's statement, but, like, the fact that he actually did stay consistent and disown what Dr. Disrespect did does at least say, okay, he has some moral fortitude. I don't think this is gonna, like... Yeah, and the funny thing is that, like, that's around the time he got exposed for cheating on his wife, so... If I was him, I would actually, like, be really forthcoming about that affair right now, since... Doesn't look good. Where's a... Ah. Still, the thing I find wild is the fact that this happened right in, I guess you could say, the tail end of the I'm Alex drama, you know, where, like, that commentary channel who basically chased Slazo off the internet got exposed for being even worse than what for being just as bad as what he had accused Slazo of. Like, I would have thought that at the very least, like, we would have had, like, a week or two between the I'm Alex and whatever came next. Although there is one question I have about the whole Dr. Disrespect drama. What exactly prompted the person who posted that tweet that started this to reveal it now of all times? Like, I can buy that, like, beforehand the NDA was in effect, but why that specific day? Like, I guess I'd just like to at least, like, ask them. Still, on the topic of other streaming sites, one thing I'm probably going to do, like, in the near future is, like, I actually want to start streaming on three sites again. I actually used to stream on 3 sites. YouTube, Twitch, and this third site called VStream, which, well, I don't stream on there anymore because they actually shut down. Before you ask, I didn't make any money. Like, if you want to see what, like, some of my streams on there, go watch my Pokemon Scarlet streams. I think that, like, on Pokemon Scarlet, it was a good game. And, like, admittedly, like, I'd say Legends Arceus is the best Switch game, but, like, Scarlet was not as bad as I had thought. And I can understand that, like, Pokemon Scarlet, I would definitely say, isn't, like, the worst thing that's happened to Pokemon. Like, I'd actually say that I would need to think that answer through before I could give you a definitive answer on what the worst thing to happen to Pokemon is, in terms of, like, mainline games. But, like, I wouldn't have said it's the worst. It's not, like, necessarily a bad game. Now, like, the thing is, I hope that Nintendo, like, does turn things around for whatever their next mainline game is. Although, come to think of it, that does raise the obvious question of what they will do next. Since the thing is, they've actually been kind of inconsistent since, like, Gen 5. Because, like, the thing is, we did not get an X... Are you talking about the Acolyte? Because I have not seen that either.
The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tube. Oh, yes. This other student here that I captured earlier. Poor lad. He's had a... Liar! You think I... Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we... Most of the Drek Uthar has been... Yes, you're well. Why, then you go free. They're based on all I've learned.
I have always wondered.
Then... Why, then you go free. They're based on all I've learned. I'm sure we could. Perhaps you have some question. Now, is that any kind of... So then, this is how it goes. Mikkel here is a bit weak. He probably won't... I don't know what you think of Mikkel. Then you win. Well then... Now, dear lad, do you... And how many correctly answer... On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like... Incorrect! What sort of thing? And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans. So you've made a profit, and now you have some snip at any rate. Let's see. Ah, yes. You gained an advantage and you... Still going? All right, then. Another chance to make you look poor. Last question. Fool. It's a trick question. I'll enjoy this one. Now, this is odd. I suppose this means you can go...
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could...
What? Mutiny! Behave,
Here it is!
Hold on a second.
I guess he wasn't a truth. I can't believe that I'm alive. Well, you can have those writings.
Commentary. You're gonna...
I'll head back.
No problem. Didn't work.
So apparently there's some pretty powerful crystals here.
No problem. Didn't work.
Kind of surprised there's an option to, like, cut through it like, you know, in the Phantom Menace. Then again, these doors aren't metal.
No problem. Didn't work. Huh? No problem.
Well, that's all the crystals. I would have actually repaired it if I had noticed, but alas. All we gotta do now is tell the Sith Master, hey, we got everything, so hang on, we can get the star map. Or rather, we can get into the place that has the star map. Like, we still gotta do some other stuff.
Run to eat chow. Someone told me you had an...
Greetings, young one. You have done my old... Oh, let me see. Regardless, you have impressed me enough, but you have but one final test. I would advise you to be rested and equipped. When you
What are you doing here? Go back.
I think I need to heal up before I do anything. Like, on the topic of Star Wars, I've actually not consumed anything from the franchise ever since Disney... that's been made since Disney bought it, so I've got quite the backlog if I decide to, like, get caught up as a whole. I'm definitely gonna watch The Mandalorian, since I've heard that's really good. Also the movies, because why not?
So then, I take it you are ready to travel. It is a tomb that belonged to an ancient Sith. I will tell you the details when we are there, young one. Then we... Very well. We are now ready.
Indeed you...
I dislike your...
Nothing, of course, my...
Yes. Yes, of course. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map. That the lightsaber is for you.
Be very cautious here.
Do you understand? No. If you do not strive... Good.
I'm gonna look up the map. Force Lightning was a great investment here. Okay, so... I'm actually gonna drop a save here since, well... Okay, left to the middle. Left, the right. Middle to the right. Left to the middle. Right to the left. Right to the middle. Left to the middle. Left to the right. Middle to the right. Middle to the left. Right to the left. Middle to the right. Left to the middle. Left to the right. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll be doing for July 4th. Let's see here. What day of the week is that? I normally take that day off since that's a Thursday. Hey, but I might do something like ask me like this Sunday and I'll give you an answer. I guess worst case scenario, I could just do like a short stream where I just blow a bunch of stuff up in like Gary's mod or something. I'm just gonna cheat. Although that being said, if I'm like close to finishing up KOTOR like next week, like let's say I get to like the final world, I'll do a bonus stream where I beat this game on July 4th.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
That feels good. I'm thinking... Our actual objective, the star map.
So, you return to us with the
Force.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. Sometimes you must fight in order to. That is the lesson we teach. When a Jedi acts, it is with skill. Did you not feel a moment of excitement? What purpose would be served by restricting yourself? Perhaps not to someone. True, but most... If you came to the Academy, I can only... This is where your path ends. Good. The last part of your... All life must compete in order to... So it is the same among... So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however...
What? So this is...
Indeed. You have...
No.
Oh.
Do you hear that, my master?
So the time has come, has it? You both...
I almost forgot to switch back to my lightsaber.
It's finished, unfortunately for you. As if I would ever be... You are too... As I thought. Then I hope you got what you came to. I was right the first time. Your path leads elsewhere to a destiny. Go then. Go and lead.
Nothing quite like triple cola while streaming. Excuse me. Oh, for a second there I thought that they were turning hostile to me.
Maybe you can... I'm trying to get him to tell us where... If I bring his drug threshold... Just activate the console. The real... Certainly. If you manage to get the location of his...
No problem. Didn't work.
What?
Yes?
I'm going to end the stream in like a few minutes, but I want to see what that new crystal I got. The Solari one is like, because that's apparently like the strongest in the game. And actually, you know what? I'll actually head to the unknown world that will... Hmm. That's an idea. I think... There is one other thing we will be going to.
Incoming fighters!
Wrong way.
Chiwi aita ka chong chi ki muli chiwa aita kang ki ki muli ki
Hmm. Well, so far, well, it doesn't look like, well, I was hoping that I could, like, access as two apparently powerful crystals, which was... why I went here, but alas, looks like I needed more money anyways.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side.
Is this supposed to be like BDSM or something?
Appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
The Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets. Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet. Incoming fighters! We've got problems. We've flown in some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Whew. Talk about your rep.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships.
The Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard.
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, they must have some kind of...
P3's picking up massive power flux.
Good idea. If that temple's
Hey!
I only hope we're not too...
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark. I'm glad to hear you.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starford, we can probably...
I hope everything...
Also...
I'm going to actually end the stream here since, well, I did say I would. Hopefully tomorrow it turns out that, like, once I figure out what the problem is with the ship, I can actually leave because I would like to do some other stuff. But anyways, in the meantime, how many saves am I on? Nice. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Andres Corbell, and I'll see you on my next assignment. Later.